how much money do I need in my emergency fund? So the average American should have at least 3 to 6 months of your net pay in your account. And so however much that is, that's how much you need just sitting in your emergency fund, not touching it, not doing anything with it unless something catastrophic happens and you need to go into the account to get the money. But that's how much money you want to have in your emergency fund. And so maybe that's one of your goals. Maybe you're not good at saving and you want to actually break the mold on that and you want to start putting money aside for your emergency fund. You are going to sit down and map that out in detail. So let's say you need to cover your expenses for 3 to 6 months, and this means or not to cover your expenses, but your net pay for 3 to 6 months. Let's say you need $20,000 in your emergency fund. By what time frame do you want to have that $20,000 saved? Do you want to have it within the next year? Do you want to have it within the next 2 years? You also don't want to wait too long to get this money in the account, because there's probably going to be a time where you need to go into the account to get the money. And you don't want to be in the process of saving up the money and then have to go in there and pull money out. It can happen and it may not happen. But I would say don't make the time frame to meet this goal too long. Also, take this goal, take it in steps. So $20,000, you may say you want $20,000 in your account, but also be realistic. Is that how much you need? And if it is how much you need, are you actually able to save that in a decent amount of time? You may not be able to save that much money in 2 years. You may not be able to save it in 1 year. And so maybe you start out with $10,000 and you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to give myself a year and 6 months to save $10,000. Or maybe you give yourself a year to save $10,000. There are plenty of ways to be able to do that. It's just going to take a lot of strategy and sacrifice on your part. But let's say you want to save $10,000 in the next year. You're going to divide that amount up in weeks, months, however would work best for you. And that's the amount that needs to be added into your budget to save for that goal.